That's exactly right. Hi guys, I hope you're having a good time up there. And Savannah is home to one of the biggest St. Patrick's Day celebrations in the country. And if you have ever wondered why, well, so did I. I dug in and I found out why we enjoy such a rich, robust Irish population here. So as we get ready for the parade, sit back, relax, and enjoy a wee bit of Celtic history. The story of Irish immigration to Georgia dates all the way back to our founding father. James Oglethorpe claimed Savannah, and he pitched his tent on Yamacraw Bluff. He was a British citizen, but his mother was from Ireland.
So I like to think that Oglethorpe, when he was a kid growing up in England, that he was getting Irish vibes from mom.
In 1758, Georgia was still a British colony, and the Spanish in Florida were a viable threat. To keep them at bay, the city appointed Irishman Henry Ellis as a royal governor.
He came in as a Mr. Fix-It.
Ellis established Georgia's defense system, created a parish structure for county lines, and built a relationship with the Creek tribe of Native Americans.
He gained trust with them, and he laid the foundation for actually what is the next element of the Irish story in Savannah, Georgia.
Meanwhile, back home, the Irish Rebellion was looking a lot like the American Revolution. 1798 was the bloodiest year in Irish history. An organization emerged called the Society of the United Irishmen.
And it sought, by force of arms, to create an Irish Republic independent of Britain, based on the ideals of the American and the French revolutions, ideals of equality.
One of the members of that society was a man named Robert Emmet.
He was captured, he was executed, and he became, in a way, kind of the secular saint of the Irish, especially the Irish in America.
The rebellion became a catalyst for early Irish immigration, many settling in the Old Fort neighborhood of Savannah, and they named a nearby grassy area the Irish Green. Today, Emmett Park is the site of a monument to those early Irish settlers. The centerpiece, a Celtic cross carved from limestone from the west of Ireland.
The memory of 1798, the memory of the United Irish Movement, it really, when you think about it, that revolution happened just before a big number of Irish came into Savannah, Georgia.
But more would come. By 1812, the Napoleonic War left Ireland in tatters. Prominent Presbyterians from the north and indigent Catholics from the south flocked to Savannah. Irish merchants who were already here created a benevolent organization to assist those incoming immigrants. They called themselves the Hibernian Society of Savannah.
Its mission is to provide what its founding document calls a delicate charity to these poor Irish. They're Presbyterians, these incoming Irish are Catholics. It doesn't matter. Everybody is Irish. And that really is the spirit of that age.
The Hibernian Society had good timing because back in Ireland, things were about to get even worse.
Sort of from about 1817 through the early 1820s, Ireland was struck by two gigantic famines.
Famine drove even more people out of Ireland. Meanwhile, here in Savannah, a fire burned down half the city and yellow fever killed a tenth of our population. The promise of work brought many new Irish laborers to Georgia.
So there was a real need to reconstruct a big chunk of Savannah.
Then, between 1845 and 1849, another potato famine devastated Ireland.
Over 1 million people emigrated, over 1 million people died.
Many who fled came here. Shipping companies in County Wexford even began advertising migration to Georgia.
And that's the single largest direct population to move from Ireland to Savannah.
By the late 1800s, there was a new settlement of Irish immigrants located between Macon and Augusta. It was called Queensboro in what's now known as Jefferson County.
Which ultimately was 15,000 acres of basically farmland on the Ogeechee River. They created a town, they built a church, a Presbyterian church, and so there you go. You have a significant group of Irish on a significant amount of land just outside Savannah.
After the Civil War, migration slowed to a standstill, but the early Irish settlers were here to stay. They made Savannah their home. They welcomed new life and their new neighbors. And to this day, the Irish welcome everyone to celebrate their heritage and their culture.
Sort of openness It's a welcome to be Irish. You know, we say everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day in Savannah, but if we look at the history of our city, you know, people really have been Irish, have been welcomed into Irishness for a very long time.